And investor Ajay Bagga, who said that it's about market demand and supply. No one is being forced to work. It is purely about who wishes to work and who does not wish to do so. That's the latest statement coming in from investor Ajay Bagga, who's also jumped into the debate. He said that it's about market demand and supply. No one is being forced. It is a decision that one makes, how long one wants to work or whether one wants to prioritize a work-life balance is entirely his or her choice. In fact, I'd like to go back to my colleagues Shivangi and Gesu, who continue to stay with us. But before that, Mr. Mohandas Pai is with us on the phone line. Mr. Pai, we certainly understand where you stand, because when Mr. Narayan Murthy had batted for a 70-hour work week, you were one of those individuals who had stood by him on that. With regards to how the statement made by S.N. Subrahmanyan and the kind of reactions it's evoking, what is your thought? Mr. Pai, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you for speaking to Republic, sir. Really wanting to understand what you make of the kind of developments and reactions coming in the last 24 hours. You were one of those individuals who had stood by what Narayan Murthy had said when he batted for a 70-hour week, with Mr. Subrahmanyan batting for a 90-hour work week. Do you stand by this statement? Where are you as far as the kind of responses that are coming in?
Look, my view is individuals have to decide what they want to do, how much they want to work. Companies cannot done and so what's to say how is build his career in the was MN time into a great Google. It's an individual attribute. Everybody to comment on or everybody say, no, I won't do it, don't do it. Nobody's asking anybody to do that. He said.
So as much as we understand that it is about individual choice, but don't you think that it further drives competition, and those who bat for working for longer hours have an edge? So if one chooses work-life balance, he certainly knows that he or she is going to suffer on the professional end.
Look, competition is a function of life. If I work very hard, I perform more and I deliver greater value, I'll get promoted. If you want to say that, no, I will work only so-and-so, I will not do more than this, I'll not do more, it's fine. You do your work and go. You'll get the just rewards. Rewards will go to people who are high performers. That is reality. That is competition. Accept it. You make your choices. You can't force everybody to make your choice, right? You can't force everybody to work 90 hours. You can't everybody to say work-life balance is more important than work. I think let's be very clear. We are living in a society where there's free choice. Freedom of choice, freedom to choose are very important. If Subrahmanyan says, I want to work 90 hours, fine. I mean, he's a great guy. He's doing very well. He's earning a lot of money. He's leading a great company. All luck to him. Why is anybody commenting about that? I don't think they should comment. I've seen many silly comments come in. I don't understand why. Tell me, you are in Republic. How many hours do you work? Are you forced to work? You're not forced to work. You do it out of choice. You want to be on the air. You want to do research. You do it. What is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong. I think, this debate is becoming very silly.
Point taken, sir. But also for those who make the argument saying that longer hours don't guarantee productivity, there's a difference between working hard and working smart.
That's their choice. Why are they making a value judgment? Longer hours don't make. Why are they making a value judgment? That means these people who are saying longer hours don't increase productivity are unproductive people. Why are they passing judgment on others? Why are they passing judgment and sermonizing to others? You accuse somebody of sermonizing, say, work 70 hours, 90 hours. Now you are sermonizing and saying, if you work longer hours, there's no productivity will fall. I mean, I don't know. Look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world. He works 24 into 7. He works. Look at that guy. He's so brilliant. If you don't want to be Elon Musk, it's fine. It's okay. It is okay. There's nothing wrong. We should not abuse people who say I work 90 hours. There's no compulsion on anybody. We should not abuse people who work 70 hours. You know, people have to work 48 hours or 45 hours out of the law. If they do that and made in good performance, that is fine. It is okay. It is okay.
But where do you think we are headed as a country if we actually implement a system where we work Sundays, we work 90 hours a week? There is a reason that Japan has now implemented a 4-day work week because they observe that by and large they have declining birth rates and it is important to strike that work-life balance. What do you think we will be 20 years down the line if we actually work like that?
Nobody in India is working 90 hours a week. If they are, it is 0.001 of the population, and nobody will work that long hours willingly. Let's get it clear. Japan, a little about Japan. All right. Japan is a very different culture. Japan is a very disciplined society where they respect senior people and they have a culture. Japan was destroyed in the Second World War, and that one generation worked very hard to come out of that. The work ethic is something very different. But the Japanese are now finding that they become richer, they're better off, and the Japanese are saying that, look, because people don't have enough time to spend on family, they're not producing children, and it's a major problem, so we must cut it down. That's a very different story. India is a very poor country. We don't have enough jobs, we don't have enough wealth, we don't have enough taxes. India is a different situation, but nobody is forcing India and Indians to work 70 hours, 90 hours a week. Nobody is forcing. If some leaders stand up and say we should work hard, let it be. If you want to accept it, accept it. Don't want to accept it, don't accept it.
I get your point there, but do you also feel that the others will feel pressurized if this sort of a system is implemented by and large? And I also want to bring in the point that there have been growing cases of heart diseases and strokes in the younger generation. We recently saw what happened with the Epigamia CEO. So when such examples are stated, is it not important that we prioritize mental health, we prioritize how we are doing personally to be able to deliver better?
Look, people have to take care of the health. That young man who died, there are many people who have died for various reasons. I don't know what is wrong with him. I don't want to comment about him. It's very sad. But there is not an example to be taken to say everybody will die if they work very hard, the heart will go. Let's not get into that. There's no logic. There's no reason. It happened. We don't know why it happened, and it's very sad. And we should condone, send our condolences to the family, and it shouldn't have happened. That is there. And you know, let's not make one example, one small thing. There are 150 million people working. 150 million people. A lot of people are not dying on the street because they're working long hours. Let's forget it, okay? Look at a farmer. A farmer works very, very hard during the farming season, right? How many hours does he work? He works from morning, sunrise to sunset, he works.
Right.
People work in rural areas from sunset to sunset. It's an individual attribute. I think, look, let me say this in the end. If you want to succeed in life, you have to work hard, you have to be productive, you have to learn, you have to do many things, the passion. I worked hard. Many months I worked 7 days a week. I traveled around, I didn't spend time with my children. You know, I did it because I wanted to do it. Nobody forced me to do it. Nobody forced me to do it. We should not force people to work 70 hours, 90 hours. That is not correct. Nobody should be forced. People should work hours for which they are supposed to work, and that is it.